The interview process was around a year and a half of interviewing, and that started 6 months after Eric had died, and then and some of our interviews were really quite long, and so what I got was like this really fascinating snapshot of Lisa's grief and how she changed and transformed during 2 years after his death. And, you know, really noticing it, and she noticed it as well, like how she had changed during that time. And I remember, like, from the very first interview we had, she mentioned that she felt like she was losing Eric. So she was talking about, like, why did she want to talk to me about her experience? She felt like she was losing Eric, and she wanted someone to guide her back to memories of Eric, which is weird because she's already lost Eric, but it's the idea of losing the memory of someone as well is terrifying.
What was the creative process behind that?
It's not actually fully linear. So, like, this is something which is, it's subliminal, like people don't realize it during the experience, but it's actually a branching narrative. So there's a number of different stories that are within Vestige.
Hopefully it ends up being a thing, I guess, with any project where constraint is the mother of invention. Did you stumble on any revelations about how to communicate stories in VR?
Using Depth Kit for doing the volumetric capturing was something which was very useful to the actual final idea. So that was something where it was like very fast and rough. Like the look of it, it's like, it doesn't look real, but that was to the benefit of the story because actually memories don't really look that real. When she's in her deepest grief moments, her psychological state, it feels spiky, it feels shattered and like something that isn't nice. It's something where, because you're so close to it, and it sort of penetrates you a little bit, like it has the same kind of feeling as when she's trying to describe it.
Why is VR a powerful medium to explore psychological states or emotional states, in the case of Vestige with grief? I mean, I've always talked about VR as like an intimate kind of medium because you're in that place with somebody and that changes how you feel about them and what they say. So yeah, you have like this connection with somebody that is very physical. I mean, it's not tangible, you can't actually touch them, but it feels like you can. And I think that's why it's so powerful at telling some of those more emotional stories where people want to reach out and they want to touch somebody, they want to hug someone.